We got a good one here in our game of the week.
Yeah, you said it. Speaking of those top 15 matchups, how about a top 3 matchup on our big school side? That is Carthage hosting Chapel Hill. So let's throw it out to our game of the week reporter, Damian Bartonic. Damian, I know that one's still going on, but what's it been like out there in Carthage so far?
Well, so far, Dan, it's been really a tale of two halves, right? We're still in the fourth quarter, still got plenty of time, but so far in the second half, one team has really dominated. But before I give you the score update, before I tell you more about how this game has gone, let's see how we got to this point. Take a look.
It was not only a battle of the Bulldogs, but it was a battle of the undefeateds. As someone's O had to go, and boy, Chapel Hill came out throwing bombs. First drive for the Bulldogs, Malik G finds Malik Neighbors. Nah, even better, Malik Brown on his head. What a play, 7-0 for the Hill. First drive for Carthage now. The coach's son, Jet Surratt, finds Bryston Price working the seam for the score, knotting this one up at 7. Now, after a Chapel Hill 3-and-out, Carthage looks to take advantage, but a mistake ensues. Surratt off his wideout's hands into the lap of Carry-On Green, and he's checking into the touchdown hotel. Pick 6 for Chapel Hill, and that puts them up 14-7. Now, after a blue and yellow onside kick, Malik G is going to find DeMarcion Blaylock on the deep ball. On his head as well. 14-point lead now for the Hill, but the state champs just answer back. The deuce for the red and white scores on this inside handoff. 21-13 lead now for Chapel Hill, but they're the state champs for a reason, and they close the gap here. KJ Edwards on the duo, and that's a tutty. A 2-point conversion followed, and this one was knotted up at 21 apiece.
Okay, so at half, this one was 28-28. Right now, we're in the fourth quarter. We got 10 minutes left, well, a little over 10 minutes left. It is 49-28 Carthage. That's right, 21 unanswered points. It's a big 21-point lead. There's a lot of ball game left, but man, I don't know how likely it is to come back against the state champs, man. It's going to be it's a hard ask, that's for sure. But regardless, you've seen a lot of talent out here. Jimmy, Dan, I was telling y'all earlier on text, man, there's a lot of good players. I've seen a lot of good stuff out here, and man, I'm hoping we get a fantastic finish for this one.
Yes, sir. Man.
That's what happens, though. That's what happens, especially, you know, you can hang with them for a little bit, and it's just the depth. It's just the depth that Carthage has as the, you know, they've held that #1 spot for so long. They're so good at developing players, but not just the ones, but the twos, the backups, then the guys that come in and cycle in and out of the games. Their twos are just better than, they hang with the twos, that hangs with the ones of any team.
I know, and how unbeatable, and literally they're unbeaten. Chapel Hill has looked this year to stay strong in that first half. I mean, like you said, the depth is just, you can't do anything about it.
It's what separates the best from the rest.
Crazy, yeah.
By far.
Crazy. I mean, I'm crazy. We're going to see that one a little bit later. But